kind of want flex. I got a lot of time for flex. Got a better six-pack than I have. There he is. Beautiful thing happening here at Southside Wrestling today. Project Ego taking on a team of Robbie X and X-Pac. Ego Dragon and Travis have been very, very vocal, along with their new manager, Adam Curtis, about the imports coming into the country, ruining the jobs, taking the jobs, being overpaid, not doing as much work as the British guys, not being in as good shape as the British guys, just generally not being as good as the British. The perceptions... The perceptions that people have that the American imports are somewhat better than the British guys has really riled up this Project Ego, and the voice that is Adam Curtis, the mouthpiece, the missing piece of the puzzle that these guys have. Dangerous, dangerous combination, all three of these men. You know they're not going in here unconfident. There he is. Southside's Wonder Kid, Robbie X. Wait for the crowd to go absolutely mental when Robbie comes out the curtain. There. Really worked up now. Incredible fan favourite right here for the Southside faithful. They've watched Robbie grow from a boy to a man over the last 3.5 years that we have been in business. And here he is now, tagging with the man he watched as a child, tagging with the man who changed the landscape of wrestling. And there's Robbie X at 19 years old, headlining one of the biggest shows that Southside Wrestling Entertainment have ever put on. Money. Making his first ever UK indie wrestling debut, his first ever UK indie wrestling performance ever. The last time he was over here, he was with the WWE. He has never done the UK indie scene up until this point. You are witnessing wrestling history right here, right now at Southside, because that's what we do here. We do history, we do world firsts, and it's another one with X-Pac right here for your entertainment. Speaking of being here for your entertainment, Adam Curtis coming back to the commentary table.
It's my water! I know. I think it's some kind of import pinch in my water.
Isn't that the mantra?
What? Well, what can you say?
What can you say that hasn't been said already?
The ex-member, X-Pac.
Wow.
He's looking for a microphone. For goodness sakes.
Go and do it, go and do it. Wow, we're going to hear X-Pac speak.
I don't need to call you X. I'm going to have a partner in the ring tonight.
What a tag team we have got. I was speaking earlier, Dale, about the first.
Well, I was going to say Nottingham, raise them out, make a little noise, but you're already doing it. If your reputation precedes itself here at Southside Wrestling, you guys love in-ring wrestling action. So the hell with it. Let's quit wasting some time and get down to business. I got 2 words for you.
talking about the historic first. This X-Pac's UK indie wrestling debut. First time we've ever seen Robbie X tag with X-Pac and X-Pac himself. The first man to wrestle and DX and the NWO. The only man to have had TNA, WCW and WWE gold. This is wrestling history right here.
Big fan of the imports, are you, Bob? You know, you're forgetting the fact that Kris Travis, Martin Kirby and Robbie X are in the ring.
I'm not disputing them one little bit. I'm saying this is the first time we've seen X-Pac in the indie scene in this country.
Well, the fans of... bell rings, the fans have themed this team Robbie X-Pac.
I can see why. And here we go. Project Ego, Martin Kirby and Christopher Travis. Say what you want about them, they are not daunted by this challenge one little bit. And what does it mean to these guys to get the win over the import, the evil American import, and then the young lad Robbie X. And there you are, Travis straight in, boot, headlock, taking control in the early off.
Well, I mean, you can't take absolutely nothing away from Project Ego because they are the #1 contenders here for the tag team titles, held by the Sumerian Death Squad. Another couple of imports, they would say.
Yeah, I think Tommy M's here more than he is in Holland at the moment, isn't he?
Nice deep arm drag from Robbie X.
Oh, I missed that one.
Former tag champ himself, former Speed King champion, and he's been having the... Wow, he's having...
Beautiful drop kick to the face of Christopher Travis.
Before I was rudely interrupted, he's having a couple of years of his life. If I wanted to get interrupted, I'd have stayed at home with the wife.
Yeah, but you prefer it this way.
Wow.
We're talking about Speed King. You've got Robbie X, former Speed King champion. Martin Kirby, the current reigning defending Speed King champion. And you've got one of the best cruiserweight wrestlers of all time stood on the ringside there.
Did you just say Kirby was the current reigning and defending champion?
Yeah.
He's not defending right now.
He's not defending right now, but...
So he's not the current reigning and defending.
He's the current champion.
He's the current champion. He's not reigning and defending, is he?
You are my nemesis,
He's not
Dale.
defending right now.
Not right now, but he does defend it. He's going to defend it against Kaylee Ray.
Yes. Next time we're here in August at the Rushcliffe. Challenge was laid out earlier. But right now we're in the main event of X Factor. We have Robbie X teaming with X-Pac. It's quite surreal to see.
Look, there's the tag. The crowd go wild. We're about to see Martin Kirby versus X-Pac.
Quite surreal to see X-Pac in a Southside ring.
Let's all wave at Kirby chants, the banter that the Southside faithful give him, all it does to infuriate them more. Look at the face of Adam. X-Pac's loving it. So look at the face of Adam Curtis, he's furious. Oh. Will he do it? He has no idea what they're saying. No idea. Look, there you go.
He has to give him a wave.
You think X-Pac's come over, an amazing career, a Hall of Fame career, one that will get written about in years to come, and he's here in England, and he's getting a massive, massive reaction for waving. No idea what's going on, bless him. He'll be back, this is easy money. Hardest working man in Southside Wrestling Entertainment, the only man to perform in every single match on every single show. Unsung hero, referee Joel Allen. Kudos to you, my friend.
Well, that didn't take off.
No, worth a go though.
Was, wasn't it?
There we go. Back to the wrestling. Back to the wrestling. And looks like we're going to see this show of strength between X-Pac and Martin Kirby.
That's a Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
As old school as they come, Dale Mills, but that never hurt my career.
Couple of crotch chops there for Martin Kirby.
Ooh. Oh, no. And a kick to the crotch from Martin Kirby as well. Putting the advantage firmly in the corner of Project Ego as he's got X-Pac in that headlock.
X certainly marks the spot on that one. Top wrist lock, trying to break it into a side headlock, which X-Pac does successfully. to the ropes. X-Pac using the strength to knock Kirby down, who is in fantastic shape.
Yeah.
Nice hip toss though.
It's got to be said, this is the year of Pulse. So this year of Project Ego as Martin Kirby goes sailing over the top.
X-Pac flies! X-Pac has done a plancha! And he's hit the mark and sent Martin Kirby crashing down.
And he's straight back in the ring. The crowd are on their feet. And what a warning shot. If you didn't know what to expect from X-Pac, he's coming in fighting.
Snap leg drop. Vintage X-Pac there. Just a 2 count. X-Pac into the ropes. Oh, and a cheap shot there from Travis. Gets a right hand for his troubles.
X-Pac's no stranger to cheap shots. The man's a degenerate by name. He knows what to expect. You can't trick a tricker. He's done all these things himself in his past.
Chance of Crystal Maze are going to do nothing but anger.
I thought they were chanting Crystal Meth.
Crystal Maze.
Whoa, that's much better.
Yeah.
I did see Crystal Travis in a Breaking Bad t-shirt before we like.
I thought you did see Travis doing some crystal meth backstage. That's a very, very family-friendly entertainment.
I wouldn't even know what you're talking about. Oh!
Oh, the X-Pac being hung on that middle row while Travis caused the distraction.
Travis looks like he's having the time of his life, to be fair. It's almost like he's not taking it seriously.
Well, he needs to. He don't want to look beyond X-Pac and Robbie X.
But it's called Project Ego for a reason, Millsy. They're so confident. It's one of their strengths. It's one of their marketable traits. They come in, they are confident, and 9 times out of 10, they get the job done. Let's be fair, you've got a Speed King champion and the #1 contenders for the titles.
Indeed, you are correct.
It happens from time to time. Yeah. Even a broken watch is right twice a day.
That's right. Oh, that's somewhere else just recently. Where did you pinch that from?
Oh, I did pinch it from somewhere.
Yeah, I heard it just recently.
I'd like to think it's one of them sayings that's been around since time immemorial, but no, I blatantly pinched it.
Just a 2 from that cover from Martin Kirby.
I hope you weren't suggesting there was an original thought in professional wrestling.
No. X-Pac ducks under the double clothesline. It's a double clothesline.
Delivers one of his own. And X-Pac is doing the lion's share of the work in this match. So there was a school of thought that Robbie X would be doing it and X-Pac would come in and make the save. It's gone the other way around and Robbie X flying, the youngest man by a country mile in this competition, flying off the blocks like a greyhound.
Nice, almost a blue thunder bomb there from Robbie X. Yep. Full head of steam.
Oh, straight into the boot of Martin Kirby. Kirby looks to dominate and take control of the match again, but Robbie X, straight off the ropes. Slam to the canvas for his troubles.
High elevated backdrop into a uranagi at the last moment for that extra added oomph.
Look at Travis just mocking X-Pac. That iconic pose with arms in the air, the tongue hanging out, and Travis just makes a mockery of it. I thought we'd had our mockeries done with the Manson Flex match.
You've got to figure that if X-Pac gets his hands on Travis, he's going to regret all the mocking.
Yep. As we said earlier, it's one of the original rebels, one of the original punks of professional wrestling, the degenerate himself. He's not above. He won't take the high moral ground with this one.
Not at all.
Not at all. This is X-Pac. This is the guy we've watched on TV. This is a man that has wrestled with Shawn Michaels, with Triple H, with Billy Gunn. This is one of the men that formed professional wrestling, that made it what it is today.
Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, let's not forget those two as well.
But not at all, not at all. The list goes on, let's be fair.
Former tag team champion with Kane.
Yes.
And Bob Holly, who's coming back to Southside.
And Marty Jannetty, a former tag team partner of Marty Jannetty, who's coming to Southside as well.
Great elevation on that suplex. You've got to love the way Travis elevates his own body off the canvas.
Look what he's doing right in the face of X-Pac. Oh.
Travis does not want to be raising the ire of X-Pac as Robbie is trying to make that tag.
But it's classic tag teaming. Keep one partner out of reach of his other partner. Job done. They can't tag if they can't reach them.
Cutting the ring in half.
Cutting the ring. And X-Pac's coming straight through as well. Arguing with the referee. Robbie taking a 2-on-1 battering. No matter how you look at it, 2-on-1, the two always win. And let's not forget the third party, actually.
Hold on. 2-on-1,
yeah.
The two always win. Did we just see T-Bone destroy Flex and Manson? The one beat the two there, my friend.
Yeah, but that's T-Bone.
It can be done.
That's T-Bone, the former champ.
So you're discounting Robbie X, the former Southside speaking champion, former tag team champion. He's held more gold than T-Bone. Just because he hasn't held the heavyweight title doesn't make him any less of a competitor, does it?
Why are you my nemesis? I've had ex-girlfriends that...
Oh! Testicular claw!
But I have ex-girlfriends that are nicer to me than you are. And we're meant to be friends.
Oh, super kick to the nads!
Oh, and to the face.
Insecurity by Robbie X. All three men are down. Only X-Pac on the apron is standing. He's willing Robbie to make that tag. And the whole crowd are willing Robbie to make the tag.
X-Pac stomping on the side. Adam Curtis is furious.
It's made.
Backs in. Straight close on to Travis. Boot to the face. It's carnage already. We thought it would descend into carnage. It hasn't. What? Spinning heel kick to the face of Christopher Travis. And goes straight for the pin. Saved this time by Martin Kirby.
Well, I lost control of who was...
Oh no, who's the legal man?
So it looks like it could be Travis.
Robbie clearing house.
From the top, double drop kick. Hits the mark.
And the team
of
Robbie X-Pac standing tall. Bronco Buster to Christopher Travis's face.
And Adam Curtis is beside himself. Springboard, that's how he moves
up.
Oh, Jesus, he's took out.
And Kirby. X-Pac standing tall, the crowd are standing tall. Travis is bent in half, slam face to the canvas.
X-Factor.
This has got to be it. Pinfall submission. The team of Robbie X and X-Pac win at Southside X-Factor.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the team of Robbie X and X-Pac!
Absolute pleasure working with you again, Dale Mills, in this headlining spot. Another standing ovation from the Southside faithful, and listen to them chanting for their heroes.
Well, X-Pac, Robbie X victorious here tonight over the current #1 contenders for the Southside Tag Team Championships. It's been one hell of a night. Unbelievable scenes here at X Factor as we have Robbie X celebrating in the ring with X-Pac. Who'd have thought you'd have seen that here in Southside?
Never thought I'd see it.
What a fantastic night. Thanks very much for joining us. Good night.